Hey, here's a 3-minute video about Colossians 3, 1 through 4. Listen to this. It says this: "If then you were raised with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on the things above, not on the things on the earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. And when Christ, who is our life, appears, you also will appear with him in glory." What an encouraging passage this is. Let's break it down. Verse 1 of Colossians 3, it says, "If then you were raised with Christ, then seek those things which are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God." This is a reference to Colossians 2:12, which says that we have been crucified with Christ and we have been raised to life with Christ. And so if you're born again, this applies to you. That's why he begins and he says, "If then, if it is true that you've been raised with Christ, then here's what you do next. You seek the things which are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God." Verse 2, "Set your mind on the things above." It's instructing us how to think, but then there's another instruction: not on the things of the earth. You see, you don't want to just think of heavenly things. You also want to not think about the things that are on the earth, which can defile you and pull you away from Christ. Verse 3 is the justification. "For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God." We're dead to sin. We're dead to the old man. We put off the old man and his deeds, and now we are hidden with Christ in God. We are covered by the blood of Jesus. It has destroyed sin. It has defeated the sting of death, and now we're hidden in his sacrifice, in his promise, in the Father. And it ends with the promise: "And when Christ appears," when Christ, who is our life, he's our whole life. He's not just my confession. He's my life. And it says when he appears, that we also will appear with him in glory. Not only are we going to be with Christ as he comes in glory, but we too will be in glory. What a promise. What an encouragement. Colossians 3, 1 through 4.